Alright, so we're back.
Another glitch. What a show.
Everything's ready.
Hate that guy.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowsky ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning is obviously persistent. So, Doctor, do your thing.
I'm a
What?
robo punch
Now?
you in the face.
He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
Good to know.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
Well, seeing as I have a robotic ass, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, that is irrelevant. This is not what I was programmed
My
to do.
directives tell me to uphold the law, not to sit idly by.
And I'm here to help you do that without any unwanted complications. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor?
She's scared.
I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
I'm Robocop,
Robocop
baby.
is the name I was given.
If that is what you prefer, then Robocop it is. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
No, I'm not ordinary. I have the biggest robo-penis you've ever seen. And that's probably not many.
I am a cybernetic organism, a fusion of both the remains of the policeman Alex Murphy and this high-tech armor.
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Myself.
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
Oh, God, hideous! Blah! Is this what you wanted? I warned you. I'm gonna try comfort her, seeing as she's already scared.
This is how I see
or
myself.
something.
Thank you for making this step.
Now that you see me
She
the way I
appreciated
am,
that.
do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No. Not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and
Ed
mistakenly
209.
recognized me as a threat.
What is that?
My hand was red mist moments later.
Oh, God.
Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How
That's
about you
good.
check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Robocop.
Read Robocop, baby. Weep, weep, weep. New objective added. Mandatory evaluation.
All done.
Ah, come on.
Robo,
Leave me alone.
there's something I need to show you.
Leave me alone.
Now for something positive. The daughter of Jens Danielson, Prime Minister of Norway, who was brutally murdered during last
PCB.
year's parliamentary session,
What is
is
this?
expecting a baby. It's a girl.
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving her sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
See, it already does pretty good damage. Well, at least the enemies I'm fighting now, it does pretty good damage if you hit them in the head. So maybe, like, accuracy? Insert a chip into the empty slot of your motherboard. The chips have different types of connections and boost levels. Use them to power other system areas and upgrade your Auto 9. Avoid the red components reducers, which lower the weapon's stats. Each motherboard has different specialization, layout, and perks. Only one motherboard can be active at a time. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, what is this? What are these? Full auto mode. Continuously fires rounds when the trigger is pulled. Increases the volume of gore visual effects. Yes, 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 yes. So if I get this, it's a 5% penalty. So I just want one with a bottom, right? Like that. Okay, so now it doesn't like head to... Oh, here we go. So this will keep it... get the gore, and then I get 12% reload speed there. Like maybe if I just get, like I said, just the top and bottom, or maybe just one way, like this one here. 14% to what? Accuracy? Weapon spread. Like more spread or less spread? Chip merging. Merge. What does this do? Oh, 14% on all sides.
There's OCP.
Oh boy. All right, I'm excited to see the
P-Tech
increase in
in
volume
everything.
of gore.
You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
Okay.
Any
See,
news
last
on
time I was in
Liz?
here, people just weren't
Not
even
yet.
doing their jobs, and they're
But she's
like,
been through
"Wow,
worse."
we're so like,
think
there's
you
too
know
much
about it.
going on."
You know
Ooh,
you're
Blue
right. You should
Brothers.
stay strong and focused.
Yo, Ramirez, I left your uniform in the locker with all the bullet holes nicely stitched up. Don't worry about it, though. If I ever again hear you call me a knitting nana, you're gonna be patrolling the streets in your underpants.
Just like that.
Got her. Good job. Oh, some jams going on over here, huh? Oh, who's this guy? New guy in here.
Hey, Pig, it's a private party.
Can you believe this guy?
Talking to me, huh? You know I could reach through these bars and beat the out of you, your stupid face.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
Huh, that didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately,
Wow,
sir,
that's pretty
Why
rude.
is being a cop so important to you?
my father was a police officer and his father was one too.
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition.
Like,
You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
Robocop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Oh.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer.
Yes, you will
What does this
report to
mean?
me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation.
I want
His
to
recent
slap this
behavior
guy
casts
so
a shadow
bad.
on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I hate this guy,
I would like to
man.
proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowsky.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo.
When
Never
he said
question your
Achilles?
superiors.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate this guy so freaking much. And this isn't even your office, man. Get the hell out of here. I just want to punch him. I want to punch him in his stupid face. I hate him. Going out freaking records room. Stupid.
Hi, Murphy.
Hey,
I
what's
was
up,
told
man?
you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back, type in who you're looking for, and see if there are any matches.
Nobody has done this yet?
Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Good as new.
Nobody has looked for Wendell on the computer. That wasn't the first thing that they tried to do. Granted, I think this is back
Perfect
like
working condition.
back in the day here, but it's like, come on, guys. Like, I would have thought that that's the first
Working
thing.
perfectly. I am detecting a malfunction.
Huh? That doesn't seem right.
I guess that's the
This server
malfunction.
is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
I don't really care if he knows or not. I hate that dude. Like I said, I'm gonna slap him. I want to slap him. How? How have we not done this
I'm
yet?
telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
Sex. Yes. Alias ID. Service unavailable. Service unavailable. Well, maybe this is why no one's done it. Case files. Okay.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Briggs.
Officer
oh,
Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory? Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
Okay, so Briggs is the guy that we pretty much he was like helping Pickles out, but we went to go to his house and talk
We
to
need
his
to be
wife.
on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are.
Let's stay sharp and smoke 'em out.
Now there's some friction going on at the precinct, apparently. Hey, man, I hate you. Yeah, I hate you. That's all. All right, see ya. All right. Now, time to leave the precinct. Mandatory evaluation. Heading out. Yep. Let's go to Detroit, Rock City.
Robocop. I was looking everywhere for you.
Oh, God, this fucking guy.
I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Oh, isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh, man. That's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
F Mr. Becker. That's what I have to say about that.
I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? Robocop, off. Robocop, stay.
It's never been reassigned. Oh.
Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Get out of here, Washington.
Wrong.
Robocop? Robocop?
You can stay back with Mario.
Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
Robocop don't give a shit.